This is Dan Tortora here with another Bobcat Buzz exclusive in our multimedia marketing partnership with Bryant Stratton College of Syracuse. And I'm here with Evan Reynolds for the first time ever. I'm ecstatic about this series of specials that we have for you because this is not just talking to a team. This is talking to the inaugural roster of Bryant Stratton Syracuse Baseball. Forever, Evan, you will be a part of history. What does it mean to you that wherever baseball goes from here with Bryant Stratton Syracuse, that you will be a part of the inaugural season that happens once in a lifetime, once in forever, and you get to say that you were on that roster
right
wherever we go from here? It's
a blessing. It is nothing shy of amazing. I'm super grateful for this opportunity. I can't thank Coach Peak enough. I can't thank Bryant Stratton enough. This is special right here. We got a special group of guys, and I'm very interested and excited to see what this season upholds for everybody.
Y'all are wearing the jerseys. The jerseys look very fresh.
Thank you very much. Yes, I do love them myself. They are pretty clean.
Yeah, I like the pinstripes, and I got to ask you, is it a love-hate thing that you're wearing pinstripes when you come from Boston?
Oh, it's definitely a love-hate thing. Definitely a love-hate thing. I'm a big Red Sox guy through and through. So yeah, wearing the Yankees pins is definitely not ideal, but we do what we have to.
How do you deal with that? You having the pinstripes on, looking in the mirror, knowing that pinstripes have always been on the other side of Red Sox
history and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, honestly, it's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the passion of baseball, I mean, you really can't complain about a jersey. You know what I mean? I'm always playing for the name on the front, never for the name on the back. So as long as I'm upholding myself and my standards and my team and my community, we're playing good baseball, we're having fun, I could really care less what's on my body.
What made you play for the name on the front? Why the Bobcats here in Syracuse?
The Bobcats here in Syracuse gave me an opportunity when not too many others would. I'm actually coming off of a 2-year injury where I haven't played baseball in the last 365 days plus. So without Coach Peak, I really don't think this would even be an option for me right now.
What happened?
So basically, my last previous college, it was a first-year program similar to this. I had the opportunity of starting an inaugural season with another school as well. Unfortunately, they didn't last during the pandemic. They closed down due to financial issues. Boston College bought my last school over. So I went home. We were all forced to go home. I had a couple of months where I was just playing some ball, rehabbing. I ended up playing in a men's softball tournament in which I tore my meniscus on the very first pitch of the tournament. I got rushed to the hospital, got my MRI, and my meniscus was torn. So unfortunately, I had to get surgery, took some time off, did the necessary rehab that I needed to. And then from there, I took my shot down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina this past summer for the whole month of July. I played in the BCBL, that stands for Beach Collegiate Baseball League, which is where I found Coach Peak, and we kind of got in contact, sent him some film, and here we are.
So let everybody know what position you'll take on the field.
I'll be playing catcher and infielder as well.
And you and I talked off the air about the Red Sox not really helping out their catching, so...
Yeah, right. I'm looking to change things over here. I'm looking to make this a home for everybody.
Yeah, and so what is it about being here at Bryant Stratton? Like you said, you're looking to make this a home for everybody, and being a catcher, you have such an integral part. Every piece of the team has a special element to it, but as a catcher, what made you fall in love with the position, and what is it about Bryant Stratton that you believe can be something special?
So what I fell in love with about the position is I loved being active. I loved being involved in every play. I loved having some sort of control over what pitch was thrown, how it was thrown, where it was thrown. I've always been a thinker when it came to the game of baseball. I was always thinking 2 steps ahead, so playing catcher for me kind of kept my mind active in the way that I needed it to. As far as coming to Bryant Stratton and how, that correlates over here, coming over here with this group of guys is super special. We're a very diverse group. We're super small. And I think catcher, you have to be a huge leader and a big vocal point of the team, which I'm totally ready to fill. I'm an upperclassman. I'm over here transferring in. So I'm looking to use all my tools and my leadership skills to, bring us somewhere special.
I spoke with Coach Peak, Sean Peak, the head coach of this baseball team at Bryant Stratton College of Syracuse, off the air, and he told me that he's about building good men more than anything else and showing you guys that you have a family and you have someone that cares about you. Have you felt that, and what does that mean to you?
I have felt that, and it means the world to me. When you come to Bryant Stratton, especially the Syracuse campus, you don't feel like just a number. You feel included. You feel a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And it's so much easier to come in and day out and put my best foot forward knowing that I'm doing it with a group of guys like this.
This team, what are some words that would describe the roster that you have?
diverse. I'd say intelligent. I'd say special for sure. But the main one being diverse. We all come from a bunch of different backgrounds, a bunch of different ages, been through a bunch of different things, and it all brought us here together to achieve the same dream, the same goal. We're working for the same reasons and the same purpose, and I think that's awesome.
There's something about adversity that it can be a negative, but it can also bring people together. Do you see that?
Yes and no. Depending on how you can handle adversity, it varies from person to person. But handling adversity, especially when you have a group of guys to fall back on as a team, and it's not just the individual that it falls on, is huge. It makes it much easier. The process is so much easier having a group of guys like this to lean on and, you know, call your brothers and share all your information with.
You have a tattoo on your left arm there. I'd love for you to show the camera this tattoo.
I have a baseball with rosary beads.
Yeah. And what made you select this?
So I got the baseball with the rosary beads because I've been in love with the game of baseball since I was a kid. It's always forever been in my family. And yeah, I feel like it's just a part of my soul. I'm indebted to the game of baseball, and I'll forever be a part of baseball, and it'll forever be a part of me.
What made you fall in love with baseball?
Ever since I was a kid, my father always had balls in my hands. He was always rolling me a ball, playing wiffle ball with me. And then growing up, we always watched it together. It was necessary for me to keep stats of the Boston Red Sox growing up when I was a kid. David Ortiz, Dustin Pedroia, you know, I'd study batting averages. I've played all over the world, you know, traveling was a big one. I don't think without baseball I'd be able to travel as much as that I have in my entire life. I've went to some pretty cool places. And yeah, I think baseball plays the hugest and biggest role in that.
Big Papi was the only one voted in this past year to the Hall of Fame. What did it mean to you to see Big Papi Ortiz, and did you go?
No, I did not go, but it definitely meant the world. Especially, I don't know if you followed up with like what's been going on with David Ortiz the past couple of years, but he actually went home recently to like visit the Dominican Republic. Unfortunately, got shot. You know, not too many people thought he was going to pull through that, which he did. And then, you know, not too shortly after that, gets indicted into the Hall of Fame, which was pretty special for us, the city of Boston, because when he played for the Red Sox, he was a big, big, big leader, and he was big on the city. And he always cared about the people. He always cared about the fans. He was never that superstar that kind of big-leagued anybody, you know what I mean? So, yeah, David Ortiz was very, very special for us in our city.
Evan Reynolds, getting to know him here from Boston, Massachusetts, your catcher on the inaugural team for Bryant Stratton College of Syracuse with the Bobcats baseball team. Evan, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.